It's getting dark, but we're only halfway done. The treehouse was once a lookout. It should still be functional. For our safety, we'd better spend the night in the treehouse. So this is what it looks like on the inside. It even comes with a shower. This is a lot better than I imagined. Those redwood loggers are really something. Can you cook? Nelson said there are some ingredients we can use for dinner. Yeah? I'm looking forward to it. That's hot. That was delicious. You're a better cook than Kane and Roman combined. That was great. It reminds me of home cooking, like when I was on vacation with my family. Anyway, since we're not in a safe zone, we'll take turns on guard duty. You sleep first. I'm not just some girl next door. I'm a member of the Raven Squad. Come get me in 4 hours.
Time to take over for Sherry.
Did I wake you up? Sorry. I have a habit of singing when I'm on guard duty, especially when I'm in a bad mood. Did you know? I used to love singing. I've even put out an album before. Back then, I thought that music could eliminate all worries. That was until the disaster struck. Now, I believe this heals a little better. I hope that one day I can heal everyone with music again. I'm sure that day will come. All right, I'd better go to sleep. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Nice day out, huh? Anything unusual last night?
It was very quiet, but I was hungry.
There's not much left in the treehouse, so we're on our own. Here's a grill I found at the homestead this morning, and some ingredients as well. Use these for now. We'll be able to cook at the homestead then. No need to go to the treehouse anymore.
Hey, it's Nelson from the Redwood Outpost. How's the safe house coming along? I asked a few loggers to bring you some equipment. You might find it handy.
It's getting dark soon. There could be a zombie attack anytime. We have to prepare our defenses. There should be a workbench in the crates the Redwoods delivered. We can make new weapons with it.
I can make a new weapon with these materials.
The clock is ticking. We need to make ammo for our new weapons. And I imagine you can use this.
Thanks, Sherry. You've been super helpful.
This is Nelson. Get your ass back to the Redwood Outpost. Zombies are attacking.
I gotta go. did it.
Good thing you were here. No deaths or injuries at the outpost. But our defenses took a bad hit. Not to mention those who were wounded at the logging camp. We've got to rebuild the Redwood outpost. Ravens will help, right?
Of course.
Stale.
You were looking for me, Nelson?
I wanted to thank you for your help. The Redwoods will always remember what you did for us. You're a true friend and always will be. About that alliance. Tell Kane we're grateful for the Ravens' aid. That was a bad time for us, but they came through. You won't find a better ally than the Redwoods.
Kane, Nelson agreed to an alliance.
Welcome back. The Ravens will do everything we can to help the Redwoods get through this. But in the meantime, I need your assistance on a, certain matter. Things are still rough at Redwood Outpost, so Sherry and Dr. Michael will stay there for a while and treat the wounded. I want you to join them. You should all help Nelson rebuild.
No problem. I'll get down there as soon as I can. out? What are you doing here?
Good to see you again, chum. Oh, great timing, too. I want to get a box from the tower, but I'm terribly afraid of heights. Would you mind helping a chum out?
Do you copy?
Copy, Sherry. How are you able to contact me? The signal tower is still down.
We've enhanced the signal. You're equipped with our most advanced comms device, so we might be able to stay in contact even when the reception is weak. But it's always better to have working signal towers.
This is great, Sherry. I've arrived at the first signal tower.
Those towers are important to us, but so are you. Please stay safe.
Hello? Sherry, do you copy? Why do comms always die when you need them most?
Nelson, I've restored the signal tower and downloaded the data for this area.
I'll have Alexei deliver the raw material workbench to you shortly. But before that, I'll need you to gather some advanced raw materials first.
That crate with these parts, I'll be able to modify weapons soon.
My word, good chum, you're like lightning! If I recall correctly, there's an exploration token in your box. That's a pretty cool thing to have. Collect exploration tokens to exchange for some handy items at the marketplace.
Nelson wanted to give you this raw material workbench. I was on way to Outpost and got it for you. No thanks.
helped the Ravens, things at Redwood Outpost have returned to normal. As you can see, the Redwood Forest is full of natural resources. It'll be good for you to learn how to use them. As thanks for helping the outpost, I'll teach you some logging skills.
That sounds great. Thank you very much. Sal, I heard that you're an accomplished academic. I was hoping to ask you some questions.
Not a problem at all. What do you want to know? An identity is a unique life experience that you can learn a lot from. You can be whatever you want, really. Want to be a chef? Go ahead. How about a vagrant? No problem. The choices you make will shape your life, whether it's playing an instrument, cooking, gathering, or begging. Logger, miner, gatherer, and hunter. Those are the 4 main roles. You gain experience by performing these day-to-day activities, which then raises your proficiency. Train any of the 4 roles as you see fit. You can focus on one role and be a specialist, or dabble in all 4 and be a jack of all trades. Most of the Raven shelter supplies come from the Lost City. The shelter sends a squad there every week to search for more. But zombies aren't the only threat there. So it's pretty high risk. That's why we're trying to plant things here, to solve the food problem. By the way, you're new, right? I've never seen you before. Don't forget to get your newcomer's supplies from Sherry. This time of the day, you can probably find Sherry next to the supply truck by the main road. That's where she's handing out supplies to the newcomers.
I'm here for my newcomer's supplies.
Hello. Every newcomer gets a welcome pack of supplies. To get more, you'll have to complete missions around the shelter. We never have enough supplies, so we send a search team to the Lost City every week. That's where we get most of our supplies. You can join them if you're in a hurry to get more. I'll introduce you to the team when they come back.
Please report to Raven Shelter ASAP. We have an urgent task for you. Yesterday, we lost contact with the search team that went to the Lost City. However, we just received word that they're still alive.
Sounds like good news.
It's also why we sent for you, because you'll be going up against the clowns. Members of the clowns are violent and highly dangerous criminals. They managed to take the prison guards' weapons and escape the St. Quentin prison when the disaster broke out. After that, they pillaged and looted wherever they went, and obtained many weapons and supplies. We can't negotiate with these lunatics, so we have to come up with another way to save the hostages. Right now, most of our supplies come from Lost City, but the clowns think they own the place, so they think we're stealing from them. They fiercely retaliated against Raven Shelter just as we found relief supplies. I've faced White, their leader, a few times, so I understand him fairly well. He might seem crazy and illogical, but he knows exactly what he's doing. We need to rescue the hostages as soon as possible. There's no telling what they might do. Catherine will lead the rescue effort. She's waiting for you in the break room.
Good to see you again. I was told you'd be here.
Great. I'm here to see Catherine.
She was just here a moment ago. I think she left something for you on the first floor.
Matt the Second?
You're faster than I thought. Did you go to the break room?
I saw the photo. Who's the racer with...
That's Roman. He was a racer before the outbreak, but now he's one of us. He went to the Lost City earlier this week to look for supplies, and we lost contact with him yesterday.
Are the clowns involved?
I wish I could say no, but a scout returned today with a report that clowns are capturing ravens near Sign. They built a small camp out there to hold the hostages. Check your supplies before you leave, and get your ammo and consumables from Clint. He's on the street just outside the shelter.
These are rare supplies scavenged. Once outside, only trust your weapon. And your dog.
The Clown's outdoor camp is on the 7th power station. I've marked its location on your map.
Catherine. According to this letter, the clowns took the remaining hostages to the 7th power station. It's not far from here. Hey, I think I can go check it out.
Records show that their chopper left this morning, so the 7th power station's defenses may be low. Still, stay vigilant. White, their leader, is an old friend of Kane's. Kane was the one who sent him to jail before the outbreak, so he knew White very well. White loves his bombs, he always said. Enough chit-chat. I'm outside the power station and my device is beeping, so I have to go defuse some bombs. The scouts sent news that all the choppers from Lost City are still there. Looks like they didn't leave many people. Your job is to find Roman and save the hostages. The clowns sent their signal. This is it. If you can't find anything outside, then start looking inside.
I found a gray checkered scarf. It's the same one as in Roman's photo.
They must have moved him before we arrived. Damn. Their choppers are on the way. Get out of there. Shit, it's their air reinforcements. Get ready for battle. Kane was right. White loves his bombs.
You mean this huge box is a bomb?
Yes, we destroyed 4 and defused this one. But read this letter. They took Roman to the chemical factory, but I feel like something isn't right. Take the letter to Kane and see what he says. I'll stay with the team to clean up and look for more clues.
From this notice, it looks like they ended up going to the chemical factory.
So what will we do? Infiltrate the factory and get them out of there?
We can't just mosey on in. There is a gas leak and you won't be able to breathe. You'll have to prepare for that first. Rick got back from the factory a few days ago. You ought to go see him.
I've almost forgotten.
Oh, it's you. That's right. I saw you when I was on patrol.
Kane wants me to rescue Roman from Exxon Chemicals. What's going on in there?
The factory's been taken over by zombies, and that's not all. There's a gas leak. You'll get contaminated if you enter. Even stranger, though, something's aggravated the zombies. We tried to evacuate, but there were too many. Roman's been to the factory with me before, and he said he'd never go back there again. Why did he...
Looks like you haven't heard what happened while you were resting.
I get it. You've got a mission. I probably can't do any missions for a while, but take this.
Filter canisters, filter cotton, tape.
Our masks aren't good enough to use in there. I've written down the materials you'll need. Good luck.
Wait, I've got something for you! I've almost forgotten what life used to be.
Here, take this. I heard you're going to rescue Roman from the chemical factory. Be careful. That place is a death trap. These'll come in handy. Go on, take them.
Thanks.
Come back in one piece. And with Roman.
You're going to save Roman? Here, take these masks. They aren't exactly heavy duty, but they're brand new and you can change out the parts. Oh, and they all have new filter canisters. We'll be back in a minute. Wait here.
Materials don't come easy. And what do you need? Just 2 rubber bands?
Yes.
You've been a loyal customer. You can have these for free. You have to bring Roman back.
Hey! Over here! Masks! Filter canisters here!
We don't usually go on dangerous missions like Roman does, so we don't get a lot of supplies. Still, we'd like to help however we can.
This will be plenty. Thanks, guys.
Stay safe and get Roman back.
I've got everything.
Great, that was quick.
Well, seems like everyone's already heard.
Especially since the shelter lost such a great guy. He got along with everyone during his patrols. Going if you're ready.
Do things really look that bad?
There's a hell of a lot of gas. If we didn't have masks.
What are you looking to buy?